Okay, good afternoon, everyone. The whole day I'm getting reports that the fighting is extremely intensive now in the Gaza. We could just imagine that nowhere is safe. They lay mines, they have snipers, they use their own people as human shields. There's booby traps all over the place. It's really a shrek. We really need to daven and learn and do chesed. We dedicate the shir from the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. Also, Lil Nishmas Yaakov Moshe ben Zevel, Fushalem Efer Yomis Mechai Saros, Chus Avram ben Yom Benish, ben Malk Yudis and family, by Yol Klugman and family. We learn for Shol ben Tuvia. We learn for Shalem Efer Yeled ben Chava, for Avigdor Aryeh ben Rivka, who had chemo again today, for Meir ben Chayesara, and Lil Nishmas Chayesara Bas Eliezer Hillel. Neshama should have an aliyah. So we start the third parak of Yevamos. The third parak of Yevamos is not for the faint-hearted. Nobody here is a faint-hearted. So Arba Achim, 4 brothers. That's easy. Reuven, Shimon, Levi, and Yehuda. 4 brothers. Reuven and Shimon married 2 sisters. Reuven is married to Rachel. Shimon is married to Leah. They both die. When they both die, childless, so Rachel and Leah fall to Shimon and Yehuda. Now, we know an achis ishtay is forbidden. You can't marry your wife's sister. When a woman falls to Yibam, there's a zika. It's a little bit like a wife. So they can't be with either of the women because each woman is achis kukasai, is the sister of Zika. So again, if Reuven and Shimon are married to Rachel and Leah, Reuven and Shimon both die. So Rachel and Leah now fall to Shimon and Levi. So Arba Achim Shnayim Mehem Nesuyin Shtei Achayis, 4 brothers. 2 of them are married to 2 sisters. Umeisu Nesuyim Es Achayis, and Reuven and Shimon, who are married to Rachel and Leah, both died childless. Hari Elu Choltzais V'Loi Misyabmais. The brothers can only do chalitza; they can't do yibam. Now both. Shimon, Levi could give chalitza to both, or Yehuda could give chalitza to both, or Shimon could give chalitza to one. Yehuda could give chalitza to one, and Levi could give chalitza to one. But they can't do yibam. And even after Shimon, even after Levi does chalitza to one, Yehuda can't be miyabim the other one, because since b'shas nefila it was already aser as achos kukasai, it remains aser permanently. Now, v'im kadmu v'kansu, if, let's say, he's a chacham, and he says, look, I like this girl. I'm going to marry her. When my brother gives chalitza to the other one, the zika will go off, and it won't be achos kukasai anymore. That's no good. Here, Yotziu. Now, there will be people that will say, why in the previous parak we said, Im Kadmu V'Kansu, they could stay. There it was because it was a suffix. Here it was a vadai. We know it was Achayis Kukasi, and since B'Shas Nefila was Achayis Kukasi, it remains also with that Isser. Rebbe Eliezer says, Beishama Yoimrim Yekaimu, if he took her already, he could keep her. Now the Gemara switches it around because usually it's Beis Hillel is the Mekel unless it's a well-noted exception. So the Gemara switches it around to Beis Shammai Yomrim Yotziu if they send it away, or Beis Hillel Yekaimu. Now the next din is a simple idea, and that is, remember we said the problem that Levi and Yehuda can't do Yibam is because 2 sisters fall at the same time. So each one is Achayse Kukase. But let's say there's a case that Rachel is Levi's mother-in-law. or Rachel is Levi's daughter-in-law. So then Rachel doesn't fall to Levi. So then he could be Miyabim Leah. And that's the din of the next Mishnah. If Rachel is forbidden to Levi as a erva because she's his daughter-in-law, or his mother-in-law, or any other erva, so then Rachel doesn't fall, so then he could be Miyabim Leah. So, Asur Ba, of course he can't be with his daughter-in-law, or Mutter Ba'achaysa, and he's permitted to have Leah, because Leah now is not Achaysa Kukase, since Rachel doesn't fall to him. However, Levi is forbidden, Yehuda is forbidden to both. V'asheni Asur B'shnein. Yehuda is forbidden to both. Let's say Isser Mitzvah v'Isser Kedusha. Let's say Rachel is forbidden to Levi as a Shniya. That means it's his grandmother, which is an Isser D'Rabbanan, his mother's mother. Or Isser Kedusha. Let's say she's a widow, because her husband died, and Levi's a Kohen Gadol. So it's Asr as a lav. The lav does not remove the Yibam entirely. So in that case, Chaletzas v'lo Yevamos. Chalitza has to be given, but not Yibam. It doesn't make it that she's not an Achayis Kukasei, because since she does fall, because the Issa lav doesn't push away the mitzvah of Yibam, so you do Chalitza and not Yibam. Tonight again, Daf Yomi at 8. Remember tomorrow evening, Chumashir after the Daf at 9. And I didn't bring it down, but I do have the information for the ceramic bulletproof vest. Two people already inquired about it. We did purchase one directly, and Eddie Chazan, our Zoomer, says that he knows that they're frantically working on it, the army, and there just isn't enough. People are there without vests. So private places are working with the army and getting vests quick, and it's going through channels. So this is, Mikamcha Yisrael. Every Yid is with a world. So the army is very cooperative. That private sources should also, as long as it's up to code, to get the vests to the soldiers as quickly as possible. What else? Chananya ben Akasha, Maratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakei Yisrael Lefikach Chibelem Torah Mitzvahs Shenem Adinoi Chafetz Man Tzidkei Yagdol Torah V'Yadir.